I think this question is implied that m, because this is n plus 1, n plus 2 to n plus m. So essentially m is a integer value, and it has to be m has to be bigger than 1 also because or equals to 1. I think it's implied but so essentially if say Vn is n plus 1, n plus 2 to n plus m, you understand this question. So if it's too confusing, what you should do is you just, let's say if n is equals to 2 and m is equals to 8, so what Vn v5 is saying, v2 is saying that 2 plus 1, 2 plus 2, 2 plus 3, 2 plus 4, 2 plus 5, 2 plus 6, 2 plus 7, all the way 2 plus 8. Okay? So if you're not very sure what's going on, you just try and understand by putting numbers inside. So n can be any n. Let's say n is, this case I just put n equals to 2. M is 8. So you just n 2 plus 1, 2 plus 2, 2 plus 3, 2 plus 4, all the way to 2 plus 8. When you put numbers inside, it's easier to manipulate. Okay, so you want to, if this is Vn, so you're asked to say Vn plus 1 minus Vn is equals to this lah. Okay, so similarly, if too many unknowns involved, it's always good to just put numbers in and try to understand what's going on. So for example, now, okay, because it's too shack, I don't want to write so many. So can I put m as 5? Then I just, okay, maybe I put 4, lazy to write. Then I just erase this whole thing here. Is that okay? N equals to 2. So now we are talking about Vn plus 1 Vn. So if I put Vn plus 1 minus Vn, this will be V3 minus V2. Am I right? So V3 will mean that I start with V3 is what? V3 is I start with 3 plus 1, 3 plus 2, 3 plus 3, 3 plus 3 plus 4 here. Okay. Then V2 will be this guy lah. 2 plus 1, 2 plus 2, 3. Okay. So do you see that actually this is your 3, this is your 3, this is your 4, this is your 4, this is your 5, this is your 5, this is your 6, this is 6. Is it okay? So what you need to do is actually just factorize these terms out, and you get the expression there. So this will be 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you have got 7 minus 2, which is 5. Okay, so you this is what's going on. So V3 minus V2. Somehow you need to factorize this thing out because you need to factorize it out, right? So this is n plus 1, which is n plus 1. N plus 1 is this one, this is n plus 1. Do you see that? This is n plus 1. It is n plus 1. Then m plus 1 is 4 plus 1. This check. Okay, sorry. N plus 1 is this guy. Then n plus 1, n plus 2. N plus 1 is which one? N plus 1 is this is n plus 1. N plus 2. N plus 3. Yeah. Then this is n plus m. Correct. Because n is 2. So first one, I know Vn is equals to n plus 1, n plus 2. Okay. Then n plus m minus 1. I write the last two terms because although they stop here, I write the term before it. I don't know. I just want to be safe. Okay. So then I have Vn plus 1. That will be n plus 1, n plus 2, n plus 3, ... I just replace n with n plus 1, so it's n plus m, n plus 1 plus m. Okay, I just replace n with n plus 1. Then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put n plus 1 minus Vn. This will be n plus 1, n plus 2, n plus 3, n plus m, n plus 1 plus m. Minus of n plus 1, n plus 2, all the way to n plus m minus 1, n plus m. Okay, now take note, you see this guy, you need to factorize the terms out, right? So similarly, I'm going to factorize n plus 1 all the way to n plus, maybe I just n plus m. Okay, this guy is here, right? n plus 1 to n plus, so n plus 1 here to here. These are the two same guys here. So just factorizing out is n plus 1, n plus 2, n plus 3, all the way to n plus 1. Then you bracket, then you left with this guy and this guy. So you get it. N plus 1, n plus 1 plus m minus of n. Okay, so there you go. This guy is this. Then this guy is this. So there you go. This is n plus m, sorry. Is correct. Yeah, the n plus 1 you bring to the front. I didn't see the n plus 1 in front. So n plus 2, n plus m. There you go. Verified. It has to be method of difference now. So you are given that un is this entire thing, right? So hence, un equals to n plus 1 un. Okay, this is un, given that this is un. It is un. Then what we need to do is actually finding summation un. So this will be there's will be method of difference. There will be v2 minus v1, 3, all the way to the last one. The last two. Okay, then method of difference. Cancel, 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 cancel. Left with 1 over m plus 1. v1. So just write it down. There you go. Just write it down. Then that will be just like that.